FinDigitalLtd.com presents itself as a confident and modern online broker, but a closer look reveals that it is nothing more than a financial facade built on a stolen corporate identity. The operators behind this website deliberately copied the name of a genuine British IT company, FINDIGITAL Limited, attempting to borrow its credibility and imply a legitimate connection that simply does not exist. The real company, which has been registered in the United Kingdom for over a decade, works exclusively in software development and IT consultancy. It does not provide investment services, does not manage client funds, and has never been licensed by the Financial Conduct Authority. FinDigitalLtd.com is exploiting that name in an attempt to convince inexperienced clients that they are dealing with a regulated British financial institution, when in reality, the platform has no legal backing, no authorization, and no ability to offer any form of trading or brokerage activity. The most revealing detail is the domain itself. According to WHOIS data, it was registered on the 1st of September 2025 and immediately anonymized through private name servers. No history exists prior to this date. No archived versions appear online, and no corporate documentation is linked to the domain. This is a typical configuration for short-term fraudulent schemes that operate for several months before shutting down and reappearing under a new name. A legitimate broker would never begin its operations with a hidden owner, an empty domain history, and an untraceable digital footprint. A deeper technical inspection shows that the trading environment promoted by FinDigitalLtd.com is not a real trading platform. It is a browser-based simulation where every figure is manually adjustable by the operator. Charts do not match market data, price movement is fabricated, and the balance displayed on the screen does not reflect any activity on live markets. There is no MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5, no connection to liquidity providers, and no evidence of order execution through any established financial network. The interface is designed purely to imitate profit growth and reinforce the illusion of professional investment management. Victim reports follow a consistent pattern. Users typically begin with a small deposit of around $250 or $500. Immediately after depositing, they are contacted by an assigned manager who encourages them to increase their investment, promising higher returns, better market access, and safer trading conditions. As soon as the client adds more funds, the dashboard begins to show rising profits, all of which are artificially generated. When a withdrawal request is submitted, the situation changes dramatically. Clients are told that they must pay additional charges labeled as taxes, insurance fees, or verification costs. After paying one fee, another appears, and then another. Eventually, once the client refuses further payment, the account becomes restricted, communication stops, and access to the platform may even be blocked entirely. Not a single confirmed case exists of a user successfully withdrawing funds from this service. Independent analytical platforms provide further confirmation. FinanceObserver classifies FinDigitalLtd.com as a fraudulent project built on a stolen corporate identity and operating without any regulatory oversight. Broker Tribunal highlights persistent complaints about blocked withdrawals, aggressive pressure to deposit more, and a deliberate attempt to mislead users by imitating the name of a real company. FinDigitalLtd publishes multiple first-hand accounts from victims who describe the exact same sequence of events: quick initial profits, sudden payment demands, and complete disappearance of support. Scam Advisor assigns the website a high-risk score due to its extremely fresh domain, hidden ownership, and zero verifiable history. The absence of regulation is the most decisive factor. In the United Kingdom, any broker offering Forex, crypto, or CFD trading must be authorized by the Financial Conduct Authority. This process requires detailed corporate disclosure, strict auditing, segregated client accounts, and transparent operational policies. FinDigitalLtd.com does not meet any of these requirements. Neither the website nor the real FinDigital Limited appear in the FCA register, meaning that the platform is operating illegally and without any of the protections required for financial services. All available evidence leads to one conclusion: FinDigitalLtd.com is not a financial services provider, but a deposit extraction scheme constructed around a stolen name. Its purpose is not to offer trading, but to create a believable environment in which victims feel safe depositing funds that will never be returned. The combination of a newly registered domain, fabricated trading results, non-existent licensing, anonymous operators, and repeated user complaints matches the behavioral profile of dozens of similar scam brokers that have disappeared in recent years. FinDigitalLtd never withdraws money because it was never designed to. It was created to imitate legitimacy long enough to collect deposits and vanish, leaving users with no legal recourse and no way to recover their funds. For anyone approached by this platform, the safest choice is not to engage, not to deposit, and not to share personal documents.